Yeah, we hit into a few double plays, I think 3, but yeah, that is uncharacteristic for sure. Yeah, we've been swinging the bats lately. So again, it's it's one of those games that it just happened tonight. They made, I haven't seen every pitch, but if you think back, I know that Watson threw a good breaking ball to Charlie down the way. Taillon threw a breaking ball to DJ for the double play. So, I mean, those are both well-located pitches. This kid Taillon made a couple pitches when he needed to. Watson did. We nicked LeBlanc for a run. Had a couple guys left on. So, yeah, we didn't get a couple key hits to swing the game a little closer.
Hey, Buddy Kyle walked the first batter in the game. Was that also an indicator of where he was?
Well, it's not a good thing, Mark. It's not ideal to do that, but there's still roughly 3 hours of game left. You know what I'm saying? So, Kyle, obviously didn't like it. You don't do that. Then the slider was, middle into Harrison and hit a homer. So it's not a great start, but he got us into the 6th inning and had a chance to keep it at 4-1, and Polanco got that base hit that. That was a pretty big hit, too, at the time. That's a 3-run game. But, Kyle hung in there. He wasn't as crisp as we've seen him. There's a couple balls out over the plate. A few of their hitters did a nice job of going the other way with his fastball away. So, again, I think, the story was their guys made some pitchings. We didn't get a big hit. They kept adding on. It was, we just couldn't get close.
I think it was a double switch for Trevor, right? A straight double switch. He's fine physically, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then Mark, we saw him look like he almost hyperextended.
Yeah, it looked like that was a little funky too. But those moves were basically we needed Oberg to go an inning plus. We needed Russin to go an inning plus. Our bullpen was used a lot in Chicago, Patrick. We had done through 3 days in a row, and our bullpen was a little taxed by winning 3 out of 4 in Chicago, and we just had to make sure that we got through this game, not using a lot of our bullpen. So as we try to, freshen these guys up as we move forward.
Were you concerned when you saw Mark go
sure.
down?
Yeah, Mark's a tough guy. But you're always concerned when, a guy grabs the knee and, it looked a little funky, and I just saw a replay, and it looked like he hyperextended it. And sometimes when you hyperextend it, there can be some damage, but it looks like he came out of it okay.
Hey, buddy, what have you seen from Cargo during this recent stretch at the plate?
Well, Mark, that's it's a fair question. I think again, I think he's expanding the zone, swinging at balls, as evident as last at bat. He swung at a couple balls down and in off the plate. I think the thing with Cargo, we need him to just get back in the zone and handle pitches where those are good ones to swing at. I mean, he's just he's in his efforts to get back on track, he's being maybe overly aggressive and just swinging outside the zone. And I think that in a major league pitcher will take advantage of that and move the ball out of the strike zone. So what Carlos needs to do is take balls and take his walks and be patient. But it's for a hitter, when you're struggling, you want to get hits, right? You don't want to walk. So, but I think if he can be a little bit more selective, I think we'll see a better Cargo.